We know that November 7th will be the full 2025 Finest drop. However, we just got some 2025 Finest cards that came out. So I do want to go over how you can obtain each of these Finest cards that dropped. Plus, I do want to take a look ahead at all of the Finest content coming on the 7th. And then I want to go over a couple other things that dropped today on Halloween that have my attention. So let's start off by going over where you can obtain each and every one of the Finest cards that dropped today. Starting off with the Jose Altuve, which similar to that Xavier Edwards card is in exchanges, and you're basically just exchanging live series cards, and quite a bit of them, honestly. So hopefully you guys do have duplicates, or I guess you can go out and buy some of these cards if you really want Altuve and you just don't have the duplicates for it. So basically, yeah, 500,000 worth of live series cards is quite a bit there, but hopefully, like I said, you guys will have a lot of duplicates to help you out there. Another card is actually Jose Ramirez, who, as you can see, very, very expensive right now, but he is in the Weekend Classic rewards that just dropped, so he's going to be one of the more expensive cards in the game, and he's going to be worth it too. So, I mean, his card is going to be very, very good. I always like Jose Ramirez cards, love the swing, love the switch hitting, and 99 steal and 83 speed, pretty good for J-Ram. So another card that, if you guys play Weekend Classic, definitely try to get him. Otherwise, probably going to have to wait for that price to come down a little bit, I would assume, for you to actually pick up that card. And then the final few 2025 Finest cards right here are in the XP path and are the XP boss cards, starting off with Juan Soto. Kind of like that J-Ram, 99 speed and 85 steal right there, along with all of the hitting attributes we know that Juan Soto always has. And this Kurtz card is going to absolutely mash, maxed out power, maxed out against righties. I actually think he might have had a 99 already, so maybe just another kind of duplicate card, but should be fun nonetheless. Aroldis Chapman, outlier on the four seam and the sinker, and it's an Aroldis Chapman card. It's going to be good. Probably a card that you guys are going to want to pick up for your bullpen. Good lefty option out of there, and usually pretty reliable. So those are all of the 2025 Finest cards that we've gotten up to this point, and all of these players will likely be very important, assuming that we get a 2025 Finest collection next week, where we'll need most, if not all, the Finest cards to get that final collection reward card. But then getting into team affinity here, because as we know, you can go through and get all the Finest vouchers now to help you out after when the 7th comes, and that optional collection they added in today, worth 100,000 Team Affinity points, is huge. Also, the Live Series collection is also in there for 20,000 Team Affinity points. You get both of those done, assuming you have Live Series collections done. That's a ton of progress from that. And then the Neon mission right here with each of these teams, Neon Player, 50,000, and then 150,000 for the Color Storm Team Affinity one as well. Some other PXP missions, but really, if you guys kind of get a few of those done, you're basically going to unlock that Finest voucher for all of these teams. And if you guys are taking a look at this screen that I'm showing you guys right now, you basically need to get 25% in each team's My Journey Team Affinity program to actually pick up that voucher. So just go through. That's one way to identify it without having to like click into each program to see if you do have that Finest voucher. And for the Team Affinity missions that we went over, obviously you can grind these wherever. I just usually like grinding them in the Run It Back mini season, so I can go in, play all these games, and literally just pick up all of the packs in these goals that just are extra packs that you get from playing this rather than whatever else you play. I guess you probably will get other packs in whatever other modes you play, but this is kind of most consistent and really, really easy to do, and you're going to get some good packs in here just from tallying up some stats, which will be very easy. And it is double PXP at the moment too, so that'll make the grind even easier as well. And I would also assume that we will get even more 2025 Finest cards that we can unlock on the 7th, maybe in other game modes like Diamond Quest, or, you know, we might get a couple from that. We might get a couple from the new multiplayer program. We'll have to see, but be on the lookout for all of those Finest cards coming here very, very soon. Then just a few things about the 10th inning XP path. So it is a 3-week shortened XP path, 265,000 to max it out, 190,000 for that final boss card. And then as we can see from this screen right here, it is confirmed that we will be getting an 11th inning XP path as well. So keep that in mind, as we go forward. And then also another change that we saw was there's actually no cornerstone programs from this. Instead, those cornerstone players are just in the XP path, and you'll pick them up along the way, with that final one being Nolan Ryan at 70,000 XP. And with the boss cards being 2025 finest cards, getting through this XP path and unlocking these players for that upcoming finest collection that we should see will be something that you're definitely going to want to do. And yeah, that's just very, very important in my opinion. But then also we have like the exchanges. We also have the missions right here. And then obviously that voucher for the 50,000 XP in this program right here if you have not collected that already. But then finally, I do want to go over the spooky program just really, really quick as well. And if you guys are up to this point where you're at 97 stars, the final one is going to be tallying 1,000 PXP with Spooky Series players to unlock that Ketel Marte. Now, if you guys need a bunch more progress, I definitely would go through and complete these missions. Like, all these missions are super, super easy to actually get done. You just have to get on base. You just have to get a certain amount of PXP. Like, all of it's really easy. And there's this Ultra Pack. There's, all of these packs in here. Home Run Derby, Full Moon 2.0, a bunch of chase packs, tons of ballin' packs. And then as the final reward, Ketel Marte. I always just love Ketel Marte cards. I absolutely think this card is going to be worth your time to work on completing this program. And it's completely free and easy to get. I know this is going to be a card that right away I'm going to try to get and put in my lineup and start using immediately. He's just going to be an absolute stud. So looking forward to Ketel Marte. And then we also have Weekend Classic going on until November 4th. But as far as everything else coming up, on the 3rd, the World Series program is coming. New multiplayer program will be coming the following day. And then probably the final big content drop of MLB The Show 25 will be coming on the 7th with all of the 2025 finest content. But that's really it for the video. Just wanted to put out a quick video about today's update, what's coming on the 7th, because I know a lot of us have been thinking about finest for a little while now and are looking forward to it. But that'll be it. I appreciate all of you guys for sticking around to the end and watching this one. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.